Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Let's go and check out the real reasons why The Rock cancelled his heel character from WWE Raw Netflix. If you have seen it, The Rock appeared and he was so proud of Cody, as well as giving the hula fala to Roman Reigns without any antagonistical behavior, and that is proof enough that he is not a heel anymore. Also, his kids were there and he was with them, and they didn't see Dwayne being a meanie. So I don't know. I think this proves it that he is not a heel. But why? Why did that happen? And is this just like a two-faced kind of thing? And then he will be like, "Nah, psych. I'm just joking. Give me the hula fala. I am the real OTC." And yeah, like the final boss. WrestleMania is around the corner, so maybe things are gonna change once we are a bit closer to it, and maybe Royal Rumble will be one of those things as well that will make us see that The Rock is actually a heel again, which I would really love because I love him being a heel. But why is he not the heel? Let's go and check out this video by WrestleMania.
Guys, it is WrestleMania here, back with another video. Raw's Netflix debut is over, but fans are still trying to process what happened with The Rock, apparently ditching his heel character and now turning babyface at the drop of a hat. Join us now as WrestleMania looks at the real reason why The Rock cancelled his heel character on Raw's debut on Netflix. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new videos on WrestleMania XL. Raw was just getting warmed up when The Rock showed up, taking a trip down memory lane to the WWE's early years and marveling at how far they've come. The Rock then hyped the fans for tonight's show while also taking time to put Cody Rhodes over his work as undisputed champion. This was quite the change from the man who tried to keep the American Nightmare from finishing his story, and the wrestler who also hinted at wanting Roman and Cody in a triple threat match. Now, if there was any doubt that WWE was taking The Rock out of the picture, the final boss also placed the hula fala on Roman Reigns' neck, signifying his role as the tribal chief. So what the hell just happened? Why did The Rock set the stage for a one-on-one match against Cody the Raw after WrestleMania? And why did he follow up with a cryptic cameo at Bad Blood, only to lead to nothing? You'll likely want to know what caused this abrupt about-face, and we have the answers. As number one, The Rock isn't wrestling at Mania. Now, it appears that The Rock's Hollywood schedule has thrown the proverbial monkey wrench into any plans for him to compete at WrestleMania. You may recall the story that the live-action version of Moana, which The Rock stars in, needs additional filming and reshoots, which means that The Rock could be busy for early 2025. The major problem here is that The Rock won't have time to properly prepare for WrestleMania, and his movie contract may keep him from even training for an in-ring return, let alone wrestling at all. Many wrestlers turned actors have to put their wrestling careers on hold due to contractual clauses that bar wrestlers from competing during a film shoot, and often for a period before and after. Studios have to deal with wrestlers getting hurt, with The Rock being a textbook example, and delaying a film's release potentially costing them some big bucks. Now, it's unknown when The Rock would be free to work, but one thing is clear: The Rock wants adequate time to prepare so he doesn't disappoint the fans and his body is ready for the rigors of the ring. Number two, The Rock's role as a TKO board member. Now, another reason to consider is The Rock's role as a TKO board member. Although there's nothing to state that a wrestler can't compete while serving on the TKO board, The Rock may believe that he's better utilized working in an office than working in the ring. The Rock is more than just the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. He's a savvy business owner with many lucrative projects. This and his contacts in various industries make him more of an asset as a board member than a wrestler. The Rock can also fulfill his duties as a board member without concerning himself with getting hurt. The man who famously said, "Know your role and shut your mouth," may feel his best role for the WWE is to work behind the scenes to take the company to the next level. A fan should also consider that this wasn't just The Rock who felt he's better utilized in the executive boardroom. TKO Holdings themselves may believe that The Rock served his purpose well in 2024 by wrestling, but the risk of getting him hurt, which could wipe out a top match at WrestleMania or a mega show like Saudi Arabia, just isn't worth it. Number three, The Rock couldn't endorse Roman Reigns any further. Now, The Rock may also feel that the time for him to put Roman Reigns over in the ring has passed. Although a Rock vs Roman match will always be a box office smash, Roman Reigns has come so far that he doesn't need a win over The Rock to go any further in the WWE. 10 years ago it would have been different, but Roman is such a megastar now that he needs no rub from a win over a legend. Instead, The Rock acknowledged Roman by bestowing him with the hula fala, an example of concise booking that avoids an unnecessary storyline. The The Rock also used this face turn to step into the background, giving Reigns even more time in the spotlight. Number 4, it was time to end the Bloodline Civil War. Now, was the Bloodline Civil War really over? WWE may still have some plans for some backlash from Solo's failed coup against Roman, but it's clear that Roman versus Solo is over and that The Rock isn't going to become involved. You may recall rumors that WWE was considering a storyline of The Rock being the power behind Solo or even attacking Roman after he defeated Solo Sikoa, but now it appears that The Rock cannot compete at WrestleMania. There's no reason to involve him in a storyline that he wrestles in. Having The Rock orchestrating things from the sideline would be anticlimactic because fans want to see babyfaces get payback on whoever is at the top of the heel food chain, which in this case would be the Great One. As long as The Rock was working as a heel, fans would always suspect that the WWE was just waiting for the right moment to begin a Rock versus Roman storyline. Number 5, The Rock is retiring. One scenario that bears examination is The Rock has finally decided to retire from the ring for good. The Rock is 52 and seemed back on track in Hollywood after some of his films stumbled at the box office. This means that he'll be in high demand in Hollywood, not to mention the seemingly endless number of business projects he's tackling, leaving little time for wrestling. The Rock may feel he just doesn't have the time to devote to appearing on TV to promote a match, let alone the heavy training he underwent last year to get ready for WrestleMania 40. It's even possible that The Rock is unsure if his body is up to another round of punishment and that he's jeopardizing his Hollywood roles by the potential for a wrestling-related injury. Unlike John Cena, The Rock seems to have gotten over any idea that he owes professional wrestling for his success on the silver screen. Although WWE helped him get valuable exposure, The Rock has spent the last 2 decades earning his reputation in Hollywood and doesn't feel that he needs to give the fans one last match. Number 6, the WWE wants The Rock in the Hall of Fame. The WWE likes to have a top superstar anchor its Hall of Fame, and The Rock fits the bill. However, The Rock has always stated that he won't enter the Hall of Fame until he's officially retired. If The Rock and or TKO know his in-ring career is over, they may have said 2025 is the year to induct him and that the babyface term was needed to wrap his story up. Number 7, WWE always has a plan B. Now, the WWE's current management has repeatedly shown it knows how to plan ahead and pivot as necessary. Whether it's changing plans due to a wrestler's injury, as major plans WWE held for CM Punk in 2024 that changed drastically after his injury at the Royal Rumble, or his ability to dump Vince McMahon once his negative publicity threatened the company's stability, the WWE is skilled at being proactive and reactive. Consequently, The Rock being unable to work WrestleMania or ever work again isn't the end of the world. While The Rock's babyface turn is abrupt, the WWE didn't set anything in stone as far as storylines go. Instead, it created opportunities for The Rock to return to the ring without him being committed to having to wrestle. With any luck, the WWE will use social media or a TV appearance to have The Rock explain this change of heart, which should minimize any bad feelings from fans who expected to see The Rock to battle Cody and or Roman Reigns. Number 8, WWE needs The Rock as a face. Now, The Rock can serve WWE far better as a babyface than a heel. Although the People's Champion demonstrated his ability to enrage fans as the final boss, he could do better for WWE in the public eye as a babyface than a heel. The Rock, like John Cena and Triple H, is a major figure for the company, and having The Rock show up at media events and acting like a heel might be funny in the short run, but confusing in the long run. The Rock can still maintain his edgy character, but having him work as a babyface should endear him to a greater audience. TKO Holdings is always looking to grow its audience and the public's awareness of the WWE product, and it's hard to think of a better goodwill ambassador than The Rock. And The Rock is looking out for other superstars. One last reason to consider is that The Rock knows that the WWE is in good hands right now, and while the universe will always welcome him back, many other superstars could benefit from him taking a spot. The Rock has been incredibly blessed during his career, and he wants to share his blessings by ensuring that other wrestlers have the same opportunities he had to step into the spotlight. Our fans would only have to look back at the Attitude Era to see so many wrestlers who weren't just main eventers, but megastars capable of main eventing any show and making the careers of undercard performers. Stepping back from the WWE's plans, especially if The Rock is uncertain about if and when he'll wrestle again, shows selflessness, as The Rock knows WWE can go on without him. But there you have it, folks. The real reason why The Rock cancelled his heel character at WWE's Raw Netflix debut. Be sure to leave your comments down below. I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.
You know what I also feel like they missed maybe to mention? Could it be the reason that John Cena is back and John Cena is on his like final retirement year and he wants to have his final Royal Rumble, his final WrestleMania, you know. And I feel like then he would be main eventing whatever, and it would uh, overshadows The Rock and whatever his plan is. So I have a feeling that The Rock maybe is waiting for next year. But also, I do understand him versus Roman Reigns makes no sense. And now that he admitted that he's proud of Cody and what Cody did is like that, also, it makes no sense. So, but we have like 2 years after that for him to change his mind or for us to have another opponent against him. Although everybody wants to see The Rock versus Roman Reigns, but things can change. I do understand that Roman Reigns doesn't have to prove himself to The Rock, but they can have a different type of like story why they are fighting against each other. Maybe it's not to prove anything, maybe to prove who is better from both of them, to have the OTC, to be the OTC, or to have the Hula Fala or something like that. Like a long, like family business, you know, bloodline related as well, of course. I think that is really necessary. I think that is an amazing idea for WrestleMania, and I don't think they should like remove that. Maybe Roman Reigns turns heel and then The Rock is babyface, you know? You never know what's gonna happen because right now Roman Reigns is like a sus for me. Like I don't know if he's a baby face, is if he's a heel, if he is in between. He feels more like a egotistical person right now who doesn't need anyone, but actually doesn't need a tribe. Since he is a chief, he needs a tribe. Like, you cannot be a chief of no tribe, and it proved that he needed someone to succeed. You know, he needed the help of others to be able to achieve what he achieved, especially on the Raw Netflix debut. Like, you saw, without the others, he would not accomplish what he had accomplished. And that's maybe a lesson to be taught for Roman Reigns this year. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think, and thanks so much for watching. See you.